Ex-Trump supporters, what made you change your mind?
I got divorced and realized that my ex-wife was a legitimate narcissist. As I learned about cluster B personality disorders and narcissism, I realized that all of the tactics they use is exactly what Trump does.
I was more anti-Hillary than pro-Trump, but the whole drain the swamp thing resonated, as I think Washington needs massive turnover, still do. But that I was so divisive and really can't put a whole sentence together without being a jerk to some group or another, it turned my stomach. And then there's the whole COVID fiasco. Now literally everything out of his mouth is just so fucking out there. The rest of the world thinks we're all stupid. I shudder to think he even has a chance of holding that office again.
My boomer dad and his friends voted blue the last 2 election cycles because of January 6th and the crazy Republican obstruction in Congress. They will vote blue again this coming election. My dad is a die-hard Republican, even served on the Reagan admin, but the current group of Republicans are just too crazy even for him. It is so fucking refreshing to read a whole bunch of people who sympathize with traditionally conservative ideas, but who have also retained and are using their critical thinking skills. I promise if the left ever flirts with an anti-American dictator candidate, I'll return the favor.
At the time, I was in high school surrounded by people who watched exclusively Fox News. Suffice it to say, I thought myself a very educated young Republican. To grab M by the pussy quote was what got me, at least when I realized he wasn't kidding. It horrified me to hear all the excuses good people I loved made for that line. As I continued to watch the Republican debates, it became clear that he had no idea what he would actually do if he got the presidency. He wanted some things but was incapable of verbalizing how. And so many people in my life fell for it. I went from laughing about the distant possibility of Trump winning to gritting my teeth as it started to become a reality.
My mom voted Trump the first time she hated the Clintons and is a Republican military spouse. She became extremely anti-Trump after January 6th. She was losing faith in him leading up to that point, but that was definitely the biggest breaking point. She now argues with her friends who still support him.
Not me, but my aunt. She was MAGA all the way until the pandemic. She is a retired nurse and thinks Trump did a horrible job with COVID, causing many deaths.
Jan 6th. Most embarrassing shit I've ever seen in my life.
Ukraine. As a veteran who rode submarines and spent 60% of my career patrolling off unnamed coastal waters, to see Russia as anything but a threat is to be naive. It's okay to take a business approach on the economy, but to show weakness on the political front is unforgivable.
Delete it.